Tonight I wanted to do a quick video on how your character traits and or personality can impact the direction you're going. So if you have something to contribute to the conversation, comment down below. And if you end up finding this video interesting, please feel free to hit the like button. So if you're going towards a goal, who you are, the habits that make you up and your personality can play a big factor into, if you're moving towards or away from your goal. So, some examples could be, if you're honest, if you're have integrity, if you're generous, if you have humility, responsibility or accountability, respectfulness, reliability, perseverance, patience, focus, dependability, consistency, optimistic, your work ethic, you know, discipline, especially self-discipline, sincerity or authenticity. So those are all more positively framed character traits. So, those would generally move you towards your goals. But if you aren't portraying those, if you're portraying, the flip side to those coins, instead of being honest, if you're dishonest, depending on the goal, if you're trying to work with people and you're not being honest, then that can backfire. And, you might take a couple of steps back because you were being dishonest. So, your work ethic, if you're a hard worker, then that'll help move you towards your goal because you'll putting a lot of effort into getting there, and effort more or less equals results. So on the flip side of that, if you're not a hard worker, it'll take longer and or you might not achieve the goal at all. Respect's another one of those subjective ones. If you have to work with people to try to achieve your goal, if you're respectful, people are more likely to be helpful and interact positively with you. If you're disrespectful, they might not want to interact with you, which will make it hard to get them to help you work on your goal. If you're optimistic, you're gonna, keep at something, regardless of how things might appear. But if you're pessimistic, regardless of how good or bad things are, you're always going to look through things with, that negative lens. So the good is going to be bad and the bad is always going to be worse. So kind of hard to go after your goal if everything's going wrong, even if things are fine and on track, it's gonna be seen through that lens of, the sky falling. Um, yeah, so just, um, if you have kind of a middle ground, the more positive traits you have, the further towards your goal, and the more negative, the further away from the goal. So, um, it can create quite a big gap, from, mostly good positive traits to mostly negative traits. And no one's perfect, so I feel like there's a lot of shifting. There's pull back and forth. You might have some good traits and some bad traits, kind of creating a pendulum effect almost. So, hopefully you found some value in this video, and keep checking back every so often for some new and different topics. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.